Hi, Manuel. Good
Hi,
day.
Elizabeth. How are you? Good
How you
afternoon.
doing? Good to see you again.
Same here. Same here.
I said let's just chat a little bit. Um, so I met you during quad two, and instead of introducing you, I'll just let you introduce yourself. Just tell us about you.
Oh, well, my name is Emmanuel Umoke. I'm a Scrum Master. I live here with my family, and yeah, I'm a member of Cohort 2, Learntor. Yeah.
Yeah. So what Manuel, currently? What do you do? And what did you
Uh,
do before the training?
right. Before the training, I actually was working, but I lost my job at the time. Took me a bit of time to get another role and an interim while I was trying to while I was attending interviews. Actually, it dawned on
Mhm.
me that I needed to update my skill set because in this game of ours, or should I say, in this line of work, one of the best things you can do is to always move with the times and also try and gain as much skill sets. And I use the word skill sets deliberately. You can't rely just on certifications. It just doesn't
Yeah.
work. Certifications would, in most cases, get you at best an interview. Um, the skill and competencies that you possess will be what gets you the job, and your ability to do it and deliver value will keep you in that role. I've always known that, and that has always been, the drive that I have to continue developing myself.
Mm. Thank you very much. Delivering value is super key, super key. And then personal development through training, such as Learntor is delivering. So, what was your experience with Cohort 2 as a student, and then Cohort 3 as a supervisor slash trainer?
Uh, excuse me, I don't know about supervisors, as a student, I got to know about Lento through one of the um, notifications I got. I think it was on LinkedIn that popped up, and I listened to Mercy's interview. I think it was with Channels, and I was really intrigued by what she was saying, and I decided that I was going to try and join the next call. I called her up. We had a chat, and I was sold. Anyhow, when I joined, I already had a basic understanding of the Agile and Scrum framework. But then again, it was key for me, like I said earlier, to update my skill set, and the training um, gave me the opportunity. And must add also that I had never been certified. I never held any certification in Scrum. So it was also an opportunity to certify myself. Then I came on, obviously tried as much as possible to learn as much as I could, and also assist colleagues as much as I could as well. So it was always my motto, or should I say, something I believe in, that we succeed by lifting others. And when it was time to share the little knowledge I felt I had, it was always a joy to do that. And also for me, within the field of project management, and should I say Scrum, you learn better when you collaborate. That is bottom line.
Yeah,
You
super
can't
true.
you can't claim to be making progress if you are not collaborating. I think if anybody is watching this, one thing they must take away is that within this line of work, you will learn how to collaborate. You will learn how to work with people, the ones you like, the ones you don't like, the ones you barely would get on with on a normal day. But always have in mind that it's all about coming together to deliver value. So it doesn't really matter what your prejudices are. Just get on with the work, do work, deliver value, and move on.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you very much. And on the word collaborate, I remember that during cohort 2, you won most helpful and most selfless, because in fact, I think we practically took your weekends where you gave us tutorials on Scrum, and it was super helpful to every one of us in the cohort. And I know that in cohort 3, you were a team supervisor. We had alumni in different groups assisting the cohort 3 members. And you've had super history with Scrum. You've been in the Scrum space for long before you joined Learntor as a student. And then I just want to know how beneficial the training was for you, being that you had an history and already you have experience with Scrum and Agile space.
Well, thanks for that question, Busbus. One of the things that I really liked about Learntor was the passion that Mercy brought to what she's doing. I attended trainings, at different points in time. But one thing that stood out for me was to attend training virtually with people from all over the world. Especially from Nigeria. There was quite a lot of value in that for me. It presented me firsthand with an understanding of how training could be done, especially now given the prevailing circumstances we find ourselves around the world. And secondly, I also wanted to learn new things. So when I found myself attending the training, I saw it as an opportunity to grow firsthand, because don't forget, there was a reason why I came to Learntor in the first place. Every other thing just happened, as a matter of compulsion. No, well, not compulsion, but I would say giving back. And it was, I think, out of everybody that attended, I believe that I learned the most. I benefited the most because I've made lifelong friends, even after that. The people that I call now, and I share views with, I wouldn't have been able to do that before I joined this cohort, or cohort 2, should I say. So for me, it was the need to basically learn in a different way. One thing that also appealed to me from Learntor was the hands-on experience that joining the cohort would give me. It wasn't just about the certification. I looked at it. Never have I attended any program that was as detailed. Because it was spanned out to, I think, initially 2 months, and we eventually got another month afterwards. So he enabled us to get in there and learn as much as there was in most of the other trainings I've attended. If you're lucky, in fact, some people deliver Scrum training, believe it or not, 2 days. You go, you do the certification. After 2 days, you write your exams. You and I now know, having attained Scrum certifications, tell me what anybody would learn, even if you give them 2 weeks. What would they learn in 2 weeks? So Learntor does provide you with that platform where you will be able to go in there. So far as you're willing to learn, I must add, you've got to do the work. Nobody's going to spoon feed you, and so it should be. So that's really how it works, and I believe that's one of the things that I've learned, and why I enjoyed Learntor.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thank you for joining the chit chat. This is not an interview. And to everyone watching this, I hope that the benefits that Learntor is delivering. And it's not just about Agile Scrum. There's analysis training, there's data analysis training, design thinking as well. And these are the skill sets you need in this time. super skill sets that you need in this time. So go to the Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook pages of Learntor. Search for Learntor, Learntor. And for details for Learntor Cohort 4 coming up this month, October. Thank you once again for joining us, Emmanuel, aka Coach Daddy.
Thank you so much.
All right. See you again.
Catch up soon. God bless. Bye-bye.